English is one of the important learning language in my country, in our country, like India. So hi everyone, this is Arshita and this is day one of 7 days challenge in which we learn English through phrases, phrasal verbs, some vocabulary and idioms and a lot of things. So before going further, please subscribe to my channel, click bell icon for notification, and also like this video, and whatever the tradition is, please do it now, and please make this channel of 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers. So yes, so today we will be learning through some phrases, through some common phrases and some uh, phrasal verbs and idioms. So yes, I have written a lot of things. So yes, we'll first start with phrasal verbs which we use. Okay, so today I have taken only 5 phrasal verbs, which is carry on. First is carry on, second is figure out, third is give up, 4 is look after, come across. Okay, so first one, that is carry on. So obviously I have all written in my phone, and because it is not possible to actually remember all idioms, phrasal verbs, phrases that we use in our daily life, definitely. So yes, so first we'll start with phrasal verbs, that is first, that is carry on. Okay, so carry on, what does carry on means? Carry on means to continue something, to continue doing something. That so we use this phrasal verb in the sentence like this: you carry on with your work. Means you just continue with your work. You just even though I was tired, I carried on studying. Means even I was tired, but still I continued my studying. So first one is that. Second one, that is, wait, yeah, figure out. Figure out, what does figure out mean? To understand or solve something. We can use in this sentence like this: I finally figured out how to use this app. Right? So this sentence means I finally understand how to, I finally understood how to use this app. Okay, now third, that is give up. Give up means to accept the defeat. Okay, so yes, we can use in the sentence like this: I have not give up on this. Means I have not. So third, that was give up. Give up means to stop trying or quit something. So I have not give up on that, means I have not quit that thing. Right? Now fourth is look after, means that is to take care of someone or something. Okay, so please take care, can you look after my dog while I am away? Means can you take care of my dog when while I am away, means I'm far away from my house, like this. Now five, that is come across, means to find or meet someone or something by chance. Come across means to find or meet someone or something by chance. Means now example is that I came across an interesting book in the library. Means I found an interesting book in the library, like this. Okay, so since I am also in the learning phase and I am not doing it by myself, I'm just taking help of ChatGPT. Please try and understand, I'm on the learning phase. So yes, I only can tell you the truth, because I don't like lies. So yeah, liars, or I don't lie about these things, because I'm in the learning phase. Whatever I'm doing in front of you people, so I will be very honest with you. Okay, now we will learn idioms. Let's do it. And one more thing, when you are learning with me, please try and understand, you have to use these things in your upcoming speaking journey. Means when you are talking to people, please try to include these words, these phrasal verbs, idioms in your sentences. When I am talking to you also, I will try my best to include these things in my sentences as well. Okay, so now we'll come to idioms. First, that is break the ice, which I don't know what does it mean. It means to start a conversation and make people feel comfortable. Break the ice means to start a conversation and make people feel comfortable. And we can use in the sentence like this: the teacher told a funny story. The teacher told a funny story to break the ice on the first day of classes. The meaning: the teacher made everyone feel relaxed and comfortable. Okay, so break the ice means when I will have a conversation with people, definitely I'll try to use this idioms like break the ice. That teacher told explains a funny story so that he can break the ice on the first day of our school. Okay, this is my sentence. Now second, that is piece of cake means something that is very easy to do. Okay, so we can use in the sentence: the English quiz was a piece of cake for me. So the simple sentence: the English quiz was very easy. Okay, third, that is once in a blue moon, which means something that happens very rarely. Means very rarely it happens in your life like this. So you can use this sentence, you can use this idioms in the sentence like this: I eat fast food once in a blue moon. But we don't do this thing, right? So means I eat fast food very rarely. Or you can use this word: I read this book once in a blue moon. Because means I read this book very rarely. Okay, now fourth, that is under the weather, which I usually use this whenever I am sick or I'm under the weather. So I use like this: feeling slightly ill or sick. Example, that is, I'm feeling under the weather today, so I'll stay at home. Means I'm not feeling well today. Okay, now five, that is spill the beans means to reveal a secret. If you watch vlogs and story times, so the people say, today I'm going to spill the beans about my school. It means I'm revealing a secret about my school. Okay, or one more example we have written here: don't spill the beans about the surprise party means do not tell everyone about the secret. That's all. Now we'll use some vocabulary, and we will not use in the sentence, but yes, we will know the meaning and we'll use it later whenever we will talk to any person. And I'm thinking to have conversation with you people, so you can also mail me if you want to have conversation with me. Definitely I'll try my best to connect with you. Nowadays my college course is going on, because of that reason I'm just little busy, but definitely I'll make sure I'll break the ice very soon to you people. Means I'll definitely give you the relaxation and comfort. You will feel comfortable with me whenever it is needed, obviously. So now we will come to an end, but yeah, first we'll go to learn vocabulary. We'll take 2 or 3, not more than that. First, that is confident. Very simple, we use on a daily basis. So it means feeling sure about yourself and your abilities. She gave her presentation confidently. Now second, that is resilient, able to recover quickly from difficulties. It means able to recover quickly from difficulties. Whatever you are stuck in, you will if you are resilient, it means you have the capability to recover that thing very quickly. Okay, so sorry. Now sentence: despite failing twice, he remained resilient and kept working hard. Curious means eager to know or learn something. Like me, I am eager to learn this language. So yes, children are naturally curious about the world. So you can use, instead of using ego word, you can use I'm very curious to learn this language. I'm eager to learn this language. Okay, so sorry. Now I have a conversation. You look me and you will say I am going to speak in, and you will repeat with me, like shadowing process. A says, you look very confident today. What's the reason? B, I am preparing for my English challenge and I'm determined to improve every day. That's great. I really admire you admire your resilient attitude. B. Thank you. I'm also curious to learn new words every day. A. Keep practicing. You will become even more efficient with time. B. I will. I believe consistency is the key to success. So I think I have covered everything. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope this video helped you while your speaking journey, because that is very much needed. And often you can use these sentences. I will also try to use in my upcoming videos, and you will watch me that I will also have improved a lot. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching it. Please subscribe to my channel, click sorry for the fumble, click bell icon for notifications, and just subscribe. Bye. Thank you.